Hello everybody, it's SuffolkBlue, all the way from merry old England. How the devil are you? I hope you're well. Welcome back to Crusader Kings II. If you remember last time, we managed to take Worcester, and we're starting to build some castles and stuff around here in Wessex. There is a faction against us, trying to lower the crown authority in Wessex. There's also a succession in Wessex, but it's interesting because this Earl Leopold is becoming more annoying to me, if I'm honest. He's 36. He only has daughters. Part of me would like to take him out, but the other part of me says we'll wait and see what happens. We're gonna kick it off. Let's go. I think we've got some. We've got some raiders coming in. I think there's lots of raiders. Indeed. We'll probably lose that first one. Where are they going? What are they going all the way over there for? This is new. I've never seen this game do this. So they're clearly adding new bits or doing something in. Okay. Okay, so let's disband those now. Weird. Some of these things look very different to the way I remember playing this game, so clearly some good stuff has been happening and changing. Why are there two kingdoms in here? There's this one. Do I own that? Apparently I do. In Warwick. The Barony of Warwick. Who is the Barony of Warwick? Am I the Baron of Warwick? How did that happen? Duchy of Wessex. County of Wiltshire. Whoa. Hold on. The White Stag. Lately you've heard persistent rumours from peasants and travellers in the wilds that a strange mythical beast has been sighted in your realm. It is a white stag, powerful and elusive. The common folk claim it to come from another world, and that a hunter who claims it will be imbued with divine power. We'll go and see if we can find it. Yeah, what I was saying, this is interesting. Apparently, I am he's Baron of Warwick, who reports to me. Well, hello, dear boy. Send gift. Send. I don't really quite know who that is, or why that is. I don't even remember that happening. But we do now have lands in Warwick, which is interesting. I don't really know how that happens. Can I do anything with that then? There's no war that I declare for Warwick. I can claim Warwick on behalf of him. Obviously Kent Holdings for myself. Or I can claim Bedford. But we don't want to do that yet because obviously we're still in a truce, so we'll hold off. But that was all a little strange. Not quite sure how that has occurred. My children, let's have a look here. So my eldest is 8 and he's cynical. Although he is being educated hopefully by myself. Okay, I'll put it with Queen. Send. Who am I educating then? Wards. I don't have any wards, so why could I not educate my son? That seems to have changed as well. Oh, there I am. Woohoo! Send. Good. Council. Let's have a little look here. Chancellor. I might have to... Oh! Another son has been born. Another son. We're going to call this one Stephen. So, 9. I could, the Earl of Oxford, who likes me a little bit more, I could take it away from him. My dear friend, it pains me to have to ask you to join my war. I must confess that war does not progress as well as I'd hoped, and I would really appreciate it if you'd lend me your help and troops and your siege weapons. Jarl Bercy. I would join the Bercy offensive against Changes 15. Grateful, gladly accept all the help we can get. I'll send some money. Saves me having to send troops. I could He is Anglo. Good news, my lord. We have received credible reports of a recent sighting of the great white stag in the province of Sussex. Saddle my horse. This is where I'm going to die. You realise this? I'm almost inclined. He wants to become Marshal, though. He wants to become Chancellor. And he's the same. So I'm going to do that. Leo Fine is the highest. Godwin wants to get married. So I'm going to do that. He is married. Hello? Oh, she's died. Oh, hold on. Arranged marriage. They're really old. Send. My dear friend, it pains me to ask you to join us. I'll send her some more money. It's taking up all my money. It's annoying. Good. So he's now got a new wife, which means he's going to be very happy. We've got a one child lacks a guardian. Educate child. This is Prince Alfred. I'm going to do that myself. Send. I caught my son Edgar lying to me again, straight to my face without batting an eyelid. I once had an innocent servant sent to the stocks. Even I'm impressed. Deceitful. I don't know whether he got honesty or not. Probably not. Right, hopefully we are building some money. We are building some money. These castle walls are still being built and are taking their time. Let's go back here. You have gathered your followers and your hunting dogs. You have saddled your horse and prepared your weapons. You are ready to set to hunt the great white stag. Epic hunt. Let's do it. So we've given him our marshal, and I wonder, can I do anything else for him? No, he's already master of the hunt in Wessex and marshal of Wessex. So he should be very happy. I gave the priest such a scolding today when he dared ask me, his rightful liege lord, for a donation. Isn't he living on my sufferance? Haven't I allowed him to collect money himself from his parish? How dare he? As I exited the church, I heard Bathild mention my scolding the priest to a couple of her friends, sounding distressed and angry. I walked closer as I approached them. Bathild started showering me with insults before I'd even had a chance to explain. No point explaining then. Is that my wife? No, good. I don't know who the other one is. Just put her in the stocks and be done with it. Good. So, Prince Dude... Oh. Fruitlessly scouring the countryside, you come upon a small cottage in the wilds. As you knock, an old crone opens. When she sees you in your hunting party, she cackles eerily and says that she has a powerful potion that will make you a stronger hunter, sure to catch any prey. Sell it to me. I want that potion. You drink the potion down. Soon you start to feel all warm inside. The crone whispers, "See? Now you know this will make you stronger. I can see it in your eyes. Now go, great hunter." You return home, certain in your belief that next time you find your prey. Oh, have I got something good happen to me then? I'm still possessed. I haven't got a potion effect. Wilcom the Conqueror has usurped the title City of Macclesfield from Swaffred. Macclesfield? Okay. You have returned to the court. The hunt for the elusive white beast seems fruitless, but there are many more things there in the wilds. Maybe next time you'll catch your prey. I will not give up. Oh, we are being raided. Okay, raise. Can you raise an... Oh, hold on, here we go. Is that somebody who's lost something here? My brother, Earl Bertham, has asked me to spend some quality time in Gloucester. I'm sure the idea is for me to become better friends with Earl Athelwine of... That sounds nice, let's do that. So has Oxford... Have I lost Oxford then? Is that what just happened? Great time together. Hopefully we're better friends. I'm not sure whether I've just lost something in Oxford. Macclesfield is Reading. Oxford. Can't see anything happening. Come on, load up. And Buckingham. Interesting. But nothing too bad, it seems. Oh, that's right, I was doing this, wasn't I? Raise up. He doesn't have enough troops to be able to do a siege anyway here, but we're going to pull ourselves together and hopefully go and deal with him. My liege, please listen to me. The man you are so fond of is no more than a treacherous, despicable snake. Bishop School tried to convince me to be more careful about my friends. I did not know. I don't believe you, you're just jealous. I did not know. See what happens with that. Oh, they've gone. That takes a long time to go from Surrey to Wessex, doesn't it? Can you not take a train? Seriously, man. Alright, let's pull them together and disband them, I suppose. Okay. Back to the council. Right, fabricating claims. I think I'd like to fabricate in Middlesex, but we only have a very... Oh, we have a slightly improved chance. I'm going to put him in... I could do Warwick. Or I could do Middlesex. I'm going to do Middlesex. Train troops, research military tech in Wessex. I'm going to... Currently in Wessex to collect taxes. I'm going to move him to Dorset. Spymaster is going to be studying technology somewhere. Go to Norfolk. And I want you to research cultural tech in Wessex. Let's have a look at our tech trees. We do have some upgrading points. Alfred is often playing very dangerous games with other children. Let him play. No fears at all. He's become brave. That's good. We can do town infrastructure, which gives us city guard, university, and militia, or church. I'm going to do town, I think. We're going to lift that up a little bit. So now, what do we get? We get a little bit of a boost to tax rates, which is going to be nice. Has that finished building now? Nearly. 26th of April, that will be finished. I could build. I don't know if I can build in Winchester. Whether I can. That's a castle. I suppose I can only do that in the towns. So in this one here, city fortifications, fort level will go up. We can have also got university, which will increase that. Let's see what else we can do here first. Those are all done. So I'm going to put city fortifications on here as well. Here in Southampton. Very good. Using up a lot of money, but it's probably going to be worth it in the long run. So we're trying to get Middlesex, then we'll be able to creep into Essex. He doesn't have an awful lot of power, I would have thought. He's only got 2 counties. And then we'll sort of start to border her on all sides and we can just sweep through. Because to become Duke of Essex, I'm going to need all of that. Obviously, Duke of East Anglia there. Mercia is that one, and that one. That's York. So, yeah, we'll see what that does. What was I looking for? Let me just pause. I'm going to have a look for a wife potential for my son. He's now 9 years old. Let's go and see who's on the market. Gender, ladies. In prison, no. Married, no. Ruler, any. My religion, any culture. Adult, no. Great house, any. I'll say yes because we don't want any old doodah. That's my daughter. Oh, my niece, sorry, which we can't do that. And let's do it by age. Let's do it by rank to start with. Agatha, courtiering. She's the highest ranking? Are you sure? Why is she the highest? Who is she, what the hell is she heir of? Her father is the Earl of Kent. Father is the Earl of Kent, who has whose son is married. I was going to say I knew there was a connection there somewhere. So actually, but she's too old, really. And she hasn't got what I'm looking for. Is I'm just going to see whether there's any decent traits in here. There is obviously a strong trait here, but she is a bastard. But she does have a strong and brave trait. She's 7. Who is her father, though? Her father is the Earl Leopold of Surrey. So actually, she's of my blood. So I can't do that either, really. There's not a lot of choice there, is there? Let's search all. Let's do the world. Dolinka, Duchess of Vidin. Ooh, she's an imbecile. Nobody wants an imbecile, but she's a duchess. Okay. Baroness, no. Baroness of Arlon. Is there anyone with any decent traits? Let's do it by age then. Rank is not helping. Let's do it by age, and let's see if we can get anyone about 9 with a genius trait or something similar. Some good stuff going on here. She's a courtier in Middle Francia. Can't see any good. Can't see any genius. There's an attractive at 8. Quick, sorry, at 8. Who's she? Courtier in Denmark. Can't see anything. This is an interesting one. Quick, she's a courtier in Corsica. There's a lot of imbeciles about. What's that? Slow. She's inbred. Aha! Oh, that's attractive. She's a courtier. What's that? Craven. Genius. 6 years old. And she's a courtier in Essex. And she's a genius! I wonder. 6. He's 9. 3 years. Arranged marriage. Oh, not arranged marriage. Idiot. Arranged betrothal. We're going to lose, like, so much here. Oh no. I propose that Prince Edgar and Bjorn get betrothed. As a relative of a king, Edgar would gain 5 prestige from marrying into the House Offing, and 0 from marrying the relative of a king. Petty King of Essex. Is that his daughter then? He says no. Political concerns. Is that your only child? It is not your only child. Bjorn. Who the hell? Who is your... So your father... Ah! Her okie dokie. So he is dead. Does that not make her the heir to Essex then? Goodness me, this is going to be complicated. We'll give that a break for a little while then. We'll stop that for a little while. We'll carry on playing and see whether anything new comes along. It's interesting though. Something's not right about Essex, but we might have to... Hopefully we can take over Essex or get Middlesex anyway at some point, which will be good. How far off are we out of these ones? So we need... Here we go. So for... in Wessex... Whoops. We could do heavy infantry, cavalry, siege, military organisation. Heavy might be useful. Cavalry. Siege, which will make siege speeds quicker. I'm going to go heavy infantry. Let's take that up a notch. Down here we've got quite a while to go until we get any of these, so that's fine. So we've got a little boost. A little boost. Now factions is August. That suddenly dropped really quickly. Have you noticed? My brother El Bortham has asked me to spend some quality time with my family. That sounds nice. Let's do that. So that actual faction has dropped in its strength. As I seem to be building up slightly. Oh, Leopold Bertham had a great time together. I feel that we've strengthened our family bonds. So does he love me now? Is that what I just said? Who's my brother? Where's my brother? Leopold. Leopold. Yeah. So there is some love there for us. Things are starting to change a little bit in this family. Maybe they're getting to the idea of the fact that actually they're not really going to be able to do a great deal. To be able to get past now my enormous number of children. In order to be able to take on the throne, you've got to get past all of my heirs, and there's quite a few of them now. Let's have a look at factions. Have I got anyone in my prisoner? There's some plots. So Merithrin, who is my aunt, still wants to kill my vassal. Oh, crazy. And that's, again, nobody has any idea why that is. Who knows? Grand tournament. We don't have the money for a grand tournament. That's just it. We don't want to do any of that then, do we? No. Raiders have arrived. What's that? Who are you? The Duchy of Aquitaine. Because that was held, was it not? That was held by Mercia. Is this now Aquitaine? Yeah, look what's happened. That's now Aquitaine. Mercia broke somehow, and now Where the hell is Aquitaine? Here. So this dude here is Duke of Mercia. Wow! That's a bit of a shock and a change and a move around. I knew Mercia was sort of falling apart, but I didn't realise it was that much of falling apart. But that does sort of mean, then, I suppose, that I can declare war on these people. Well, I can't now because I don't. He does have these holdings here. Because he holds Mercia, I suppose. Yeah. Has he got any children then? She's 8. Oh, she's the slow one that we saw. Interesting. Not really sure how that's going to affect us or what we're going to do about it. Because he's obviously quite powerful. He's got more land down here. How big is his dukedom? Yeah, Aquitaine is quite powerful. Which he makes him more of a risk for me, actually. We'll have to see how that plays out, but that's a bit of a shift in power. So Mercia has become French almost immediately. I can't declare war on any of these. I have to come down here to do it now, I suppose. Yeah, if I was to declare war, the only thing I could do is claim the Kent holdings, which would be this particular thing that's down here. But if I was to really go into war, I'd probably want to go into war with a full, because I can claim them anyway. I wonder how many men he's got, or how many he can rely on. Oh, there's a dangerous faction. Oh, look at this! So all of my brothers are now doing the same thing. I can't do anything about that, can I? I don't really want to keep giving them money either. I mean, I could lower the crown control, but I've got to wait for them to ask before I do anything. I probably could lower that, though. It's not the end of the universe. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him, or how many troops he's able to amass on my borders. I want to get enough money. We've got some more money coming in anyway. Have we built that wall now? Yep, so these are all built. These all city walls have all been built. Jarl Eriko of Jarland has usurped the title of Temple of Bremen. Temple of Bremen from... Who the heck is he? He's my courtier. The Jarl Eriko of Jarland has usurped the title Chieftain of Bremen. Oh, all of these things is happening. I haven't got a clue who any of these things are or where they're happening. It's all quite strange. All very odd. So Derby is now on its own. Because we could go straight up into Derby. Oh, I'm not sure. Okay, well I'm going to move, I think, that fabricate claim out of there. I'm going to put it into Warwick and see if I can't take over the whole of Warwick. And I am sort of thinking that I might see... Shall we have a little war and see if we can take the Kent holdings here? Trouble is, I'm not sure how much troops I can actually build, and I want to get enough troops to buy... Oh, I don't know. After careful years of planning, Eldwine Conehogan, from the court of Cardinal Cuthbert of Oxford, has raised a large army of exiles, mercenaries and hopefuls, declaring his intention to go off and carve out a realm of his own. Good luck with that. Where's he going then? Is he just going to sit there? Your hunting dog needs proper training if he's to perform well during hunts. Perhaps you should take a hand in this yourself. Yes, I will train him personally. I think we give it a go. I'm sort of in the mood. If I raise, I'm going to be able to get from my dements what 19925905. He's now off to go and get his own troops. I just wonder whether it's worth it. I think it is. Shall we give it a go? We've only got about 6 minutes in this episode, so we're either going to live or we're going to die at this point anyway. So I'm going to do that. We're going to claim my Kent holdings and take them and see what he does. I'm going to declare war. I'm going to claim my Kent holdings. I'm going to pause that for a second. I am now going to raise... Let's see what happens. We're not really getting enough troops though. This is my thought on the matter. But we'll have to see how many we can get together before he brings in his big armies, because they will be coming. But if we can take Canterbury at least, that sort of starts the thing off properly, and we'll bring this together. I wonder if I should lead this with my martial skill as well, because normally I don't think I normally lead, but I think it would be good to lead a battle anyway. Are we all together? Okay, let's join that together. Character wise, I'm going to lead this. So this is my army. Let's see if we can't march in and start seeing how things go. Catch him before he leaves. Yes. Seem to be doing alright. Victory, we've got a 10%. Now we begin. I think what we'll do is we'll chase this army down till it's gone. I haven't seen him call in any reserves. Okay, well we'll go to Warwick then and start doing it in Warwick whilst he's walking about all over the kingdom. So we're going to start sieging Warwick. We've got 10% of this war claimed so far, which is, I don't think it's going to be enough. We are gaining money though, so we're not losing any cash. Is that the army of the bloke who just lost all his stuff? No. Oh, there's a revolt going on. Here we go. So here comes the Aquitaine fleet. This is where we find out how many he's got. I think it's going to be quite a lot. Watched my son Edgar play with another child yesterday and he noticed he didn't want to share his toys. He needs to learn. We'll do that. Where'd that boat go? I was expecting that boat to dump off a load of troops. Speed up a little bit. Here we go. To see if we can't take one of these. Edgar asks, since we all die anyway, why to be so hassled about life? Yeah, whatever. He's got the temperate trait. Nobody wants to be gluttonous. So he's down there. He's got no chance of being able to affect anything down there at the moment. But here he comes. This is what we were looking for. 6. Is that all he's brought? That's not enough troops, dude. Just going to put that out nicely to you. That's all he's brought? 700 odd. So we're about to take, well, we will take Warwick down at least. In the past months, you've been spending a lot of time outside training your trusty hunting dog. You find the combination of daily physical exercise and fresh air are doing wonders for your health and constitution. We gain a little bit of health, that's useful. Here comes some more troops. Here they come. Where are they all then? Victory. 13% now. We're going to keep just taking Warwick completely before we deal with those troops. They're not really doing anything because, as you can see, they're not joined together, which means they're not able to maintain a siege for any length of time. We're now waiting to take over the barony here of Warwick. My son Athelred is a tender and loving soul. Lovely. Keep that going. Just keep going. And we're using our new siege weapons. Oh, we got heavy infantry, didn't we? Bandits, bandits. Blasted bandits. What's that? That's not our fleet. We don't have to worry about that. So this is going to be victory, up to 17% now. Edgar is known as the Just. King Edgar the Just of Wessex. I'm 41 years old. I'm doing quite well on the old age front. How old's my son? 11 now. Starting to pick up the age. I would like to get him betrothed really before anything, but because I'm going to make him Duke of Kent is what I'm going to do. Or Kent. Well, actually, I could make him Duke of High Sea up here of the Hawaiis, couldn't I? Actually, but I suppose I'd like to do Kent. Sort of makes more sense. So we're now going to take over this church. We're at 23%. And now we've got the city of Stafford, which we're now about to do. Oh, we've done them all, have we? Yep, okay. So let's come down here then. 23%, so we're almost a quarter of the way there. And then the next thing, here we go. Who are these? Oh, that's raiders. I'm not worried about raiders. Let's see if we can't take out the last of these troops. Take them out. %. Okay, so that's pushed him out of the land. And now we're up to 200 in terms of our cash flow. We are going to go a slightly longer episode this day, but I just want to see if I can just get Kent out of the way. And then we'll be at truce with him anyway, so he won't be able to do much after that. Let's see if we can't relieve the siege of Warwick. Yep, that seems to be going well. Victory. Victory. Up to 52%. Earl Athanes of Northampton was captured. Perfect. Let's see if we can't get both of these at the same time, which we can't, sadly. Looks like Aquitaine is not sending what I would have thought would have been like all of his sort of troops. Up to 62% now. We nearly got this. Just got to keep taking out his troops. King Edgar just received a crushing blow to the head in battle and will not stir from his repose. Dang it! Dear brother, peace be with you. I've been appointed your regent. Dear husband, your wisdom and mercy and legendary. I've been appointed your regent. This is bad news, people. %70 now. I wish you could kill off a whole army. I find it very strange that they're able to sort of constantly run away and not be destroyed. Essex are coming in? I wouldn't have thought so. Oh, they're going to war against Northampton by the looks of it. Also against Aquitaine then. Just gonna keep having to. This is the most boring part of these fights, and I think this is a mechanic which to me is probably wrong, because you shouldn't have to chase them around the country. I should have the option to run them down. A diet of bread and water does not satisfy me anymore. Temperate. Victory up to 89%. Are they all gone now? Almost. Siege of Wearham. I wasn't in Wearham. 92% now. So now we've got rid of... I suppose we can get rid of these stupid things while we're waiting for it. So I'm currently incapable. I don't know whether I'll recover from this or not. I'm quite old. I'm going to go to Northampton or Leicester. Bishop Athrel of Sherborne claims that he would be a better court chaplain. I rule. Go away. Be quiet. Hush your noise. We just want to win this. If we can just win this. There's always a risk whenever you put yourself into combat, but I wanted to do something because otherwise he's not done any combat fighting at all, and that's not ideal. So hopefully in a second, once we've beaten these defenders, an outbreak of disease in the camp. Oops. I might still recover. Oh, here he comes back again. Got thousands of troops this time. You watch. 47. 47. You sailed all the way from Aquitaine in 7 galleys with 47 men. Okay, so he's not a military genius. We've worked that out now. We've definitely worked that out. So we're now in the siege of Leicester. Hopefully we're going to be. Are you going to come back and bring the rest of them now? Is this what happens? No, they're just going to dock up those fleets. Okay, how funny. 47. Oh, there we go. 299 men. That's better. That makes more sense. Well, ish. I mean, against 2,000 odd men, so you're struggling. But let's see. I'm surprised that my brother hasn't asked for the crown authority to be lowered whilst I'm incapable. Because that would be the sort of thing I would expect them to do. Come on. Soda claims to be a better chancellor than Mayor who would? I rule. Hush your noise. I hate people. That's another thing I don't like, is that people, claiming they can do stuff. You're like, look, I've picked my council. Go away. You wouldn't go to the king and say, I'd like to be chancellor. You wouldn't do that. You just wouldn't. You'd get your head lopped off. Wouldn't work very well. 320 men. The defenders of Leicester launched a counter-attack. Raiders have arrived. Oh, goodness, yes they have. I will have to deal with that in a second, I think. Looks like Aquitaine, hello. What do you want to do? East Francia, my courtier, accept. Someone's dead. Victory. We're at 95% now. I'm going to hold my ground here, I think, just for a second. Again, Essex. Bishop Herbrick is no longer court chaplain for me. Let's put somebody in. Yeah, you. There we go. Educate child. Queen can do that. That's still the Raiders. Okay, we're now at 100%. I am actually going to go and deal with these Raiders before I disband or do anything. We are now at 100% of this war, so we can take the holdings of Kent, which I shall do. Your faithful and trusted hunting dog has taken his last breath. Long has he served you since you first had him as a puppy. Now it's time to bury your old friend. Quietly in the castle garden. Nothing too fancy. Victory! Okie dokie. We're going to slow that down a bit now because we were on 3 just to make that go a bit quicker. I'm going to come to here. I'm going to offer peace. And send. Earl Borthman of Kent has usurped the title Bishopric of Canterbury from Abel MacEarded. I won that war, which now means that, luckily, I now have Canterbury is now one of mine. My prisoner Earl Athledge of Northampton is complaining about his dark cell. Let him rot for now, but we will probably go and do something about that. Prince Edgar needs to be educated. I'm actually going to leave that as it is, so he's going to go to my marshal. Because he's got some quite good traits as well. So, what happened in that one then is we led a little bit of a battle. I've managed to get myself sort of troubles, unfortunately, but that's just the way it goes. We can now disband those troops. We made lots of money though, so that's pretty good. Let's disband those troops. But we have now taken Kent from Aquitaine. Who are they? Yeah, they're not. They're raiders. Essex are now obviously at war with Aquitaine too, so Essex is like they're going to try and take over this land, which I'm sort of okay with a little bit, because we're going to take it back anyway. I'm surprised he's not taking Northampton, because essentially he's going to want all 3 of those. But there we go, we've got Kent, Canterbury is now all ours, we have the whole area. I'm unconscious, we'll see what happens next time. Oh, raiders have come back again. We'll see what happens next time. So if you've liked this episode, please leave a like, any comments below. If you're not subscribed, hit the button and come along for the journey. Follow us on all the social media, but I'll see you next time for some more Crusader Kings 2.